Okay, BB40 back with another Zombies Recoil video. This time I was going to look at the Marksman, or the sniper. And you can increase ammo. I recommend increasing your ammo as you start and how much you carry. So those two are the two important ones for this particular soldier. The headshot stuff, I don't know. I just beefed it up because I had more skill points than I knew what to do with. But I just recommend if you don't have a lot of skill points, concentrate on the amount of starting ammo and the amount of ammo you can carry. Those are the big benefits of the Marksman. But some other things, the reason I'm doing this video is to show you a couple other things about the Marksman that you may not be aware of. And I'll talk about those as we get into the game. Now he starts off here. I think this is either the car or the Springfield rifle. It's actually a very weak rifle. It's actually just about useless, in my opinion anyway. Because the M14 that's on the wall on the right over here is a better rifle, and it's only 500 points. I've been in this game with the Marksman a couple of times, and I just traded it in for that M14 because it's the problem is that it's slow in reloading, and you have to, it's bolt action. You have to cock it every time between shots. It's strong though. I mean, it takes down you can take down. Gosh, I think the most I killed like 3 in a row, or maybe 4 with one bullet one time. If you get them all lined up in a row coming at you, it takes down at least 3 in a row. So it's strong, but you only get 5 rounds in the chamber, and you see how slow it is to reload. It just takes, several seconds just to load 5 rounds in your clip. I mean, it could get you killed, especially being a Marksman, because you don't have the Juggernog as a perk already. You have to go buy it, and without the Juggernog, it only takes 2 hits from zombies to kill you. So running around here as a Marksman without the Juggernog is kind of dangerous. So that time I think I took down 4 zombies with 1 shot, which is very impressive. So it's a very strong rifle to start off with. It's just it's just so slow at reloading, and there's such a delay between shots because it has to cock it bolt action every time. So I got enough points. I'm going to run through the building again. Here's the mystery boxes right here, and I'm going to open up all the doors. I'm going to go turn on the power first. So we get the power activated and turned on. And there's my M16 that I really like. So I'm going to grab that one. I'm going to trade that rifle in since I had the points. And now I just got to save up some points. I'm going to go grab the quick revive, because even though there's nobody else in the game with me, it does revive my health quicker if I have it. So if I take a hit from a zombie, my health recovers quicker. So now I'm going to take out these the remaining zombies here. Get the teleporter started, get the Easter egg started. There's 3 of those jewels, if you're not familiar with them. There's 3 of those red rubies in the game that you have to hit the letter E, as if you're swinging your weapon to kill the zombie. Just hit it with your gun by hitting the letter E, and it activates it. You have to activate all 3 different locations. That one there is up by the lobby. There's another one in the dressing room, and there's one up in the power room. Those are the 3 locations for those the red rubies you have to activate. So now I got enough points, so I'm going to go grab my Juggernog. I don't want to go any longer without it, because now we're going to have more running zombies coming at me, and more zombies overall in the round, so it's going to be a little dangerous to not have a Juggernog. So these guys here, we call them the Chernobyls. Oh, I do, because of a friend of mine, Ven949, named them that, because of the way they act, and the way they're dressed up, and the way the atmosphere changes, and when they get close to you, it's almost as if the radiation coming off of them can kill you. So she called them the Chernobyls, and that just kind of stuck with me, which is kind of a good name for them, because I don't know what they're called, really. I don't know if they have a special name. They're different than all the other zombies. So now I'm going to hit the mystery box. I'm looking for either a ray gun or a thunder gun, because I'm familiar with those guns, and this M16 I'm familiar with as far as how much ammo they hold. and I wanted to see how much extra ammo you get from being a marksman. And I've had two different results when I ran this in the past. And I don't know why one time I got a lot less ammo than I did another time. So it seems like it's not always a guarantee you're going to get the same amount of ammo every time using the Marksman. But all the other soldiers all seem to get the same amount of ammo. So my M16, when it's fully triple papped, it'll hold 61 rounds in the clip with 600 rounds in reserve. But what you see when I get it papped up in the game is that the clip stays the same at 61 rounds maximum, but then the reserve goes from 600 all the way up to 1140. I think it's 1140. Sorry, 1140 rounds. So now we got a ray gun, and I thought maybe I'd try it one more time. Maybe the thunder gun would show up, but it didn't. So I'm just going to stick with the ray gun. I think I was going. What I had in mind was to go and duplicate my ray gun to cover the gun duplication again one more time. But the other thing that I wanted to point out that I did not realize is that if you are the marksman, you can't get the mulekick. The mulekick cola is not available for the marksman, and you have to have the mulekick cola in order to duplicate a gun. So I couldn't duplicate my gun. I guess it's because they give you so much ammo, they have to say, oh, well, you don't need a third gun. You get all this ammo. I'm not going to let you have a third gun. Which kind of sucks, but it would have made it that much better if you could have had 3 guns all maxed up with the most ammo you could possibly carry. But no, they won't allow that because Marksman has this ability to carry all this extra ammo. They won't let you have a third gun. So now I just got to gather up some points, and I'm going to skip ahead a few waves after this one. And I got to get points so I can go up and pap my guns. Get them all triple paps. You see I jumped ahead a couple rounds. I'm going to do another Chernobyl here. Again, what I recommend for Chernobyls is just run into a corner. Find a corner where they'll just spawn right in front of you and not right next to you. And just, as they show up, just shoot them. It's a good and easy way to, a good strategy for handling the Chernobyl zombies when they show up. So I need to do one more round to make sure I have enough ammo to, I want to pap my M16 3 times. And I was thinking I could duplicate my ray gun, so I was only going to pap it twice and then go get the mule kick. And you'll see what happens when I try to do that. So now we're only up at wave 16, and you see my ray gun is not having a lot of effect on them anymore. So I need to get it papped, and also what I need to get is the double tap. The double tap would double the strength. So right now I got to fire a lot of shots to take down the zombies, even with the ray gun, because they're getting stronger and you're getting more of them coming out. So since I got so many rounds now, I mean, normally it would be only 200 for a ray gun. I actually got, I think it had like 380 was the maximum in the reserve. So I'm going to go up and I'm going to pep these guys and see what we get. We'll do the M16 first. So it jumps up to 570 for a double pap. I mean single pap. 855 for a double pap. And when you triple pap it, it's 1140. The ray gun, pap it once, 380. That's what you get in reserve. Double pap, 570. It says 570 with 31 in the clip. But you watch what happens when I fire it the first time. It cuts it in half. I don't know why it is with the ray gun and the thunder gun. And there's a couple other big machine guns too that the first time you fire it, the amount of ammo you have in reserve gets cut in half. And I don't know why. It's just the way they made it here. So, because I'm going to buy the teleporter thing at the mainframe, I just turned on the mainframe for the next time I got to go up. I want to go up and triple pap my ray gun. So I'm going to take out most of these zombies in this round, and then I'm going to run up and I'm going to see if I can actually get the mule kick. And that's where I find out that no, I can't. I'm just going to show you that here in a minute. I'm going to run up there and show you that the Marksman's not allowed to get the mulekick cola. It's kind of like the if you have the tank soldier, the Juggernaut's already built into him. You see right here, not available for Marksman. Mulekick unavailable. That's just rude. I don't know why they wouldn't let you have it. There's no reason not to, really. So anyway, I picked some of the others. The medic obviously can't get the quick revive because it's already built into him. I'm not sure about the demolition guy. Which perk he cannot get. I'm not sure. It might be double tap. I don't know. I'd have to check it out. I haven't checked him out yet in detail. So now I gotta get 10,000 points at least so I can go up and get my triple pap on my ray gun. So that's one of the things I wanted to show, is that the mule kick is unavailable to the Marksman, and then he starts off with it's a really weak rifle. But the other thing I really want to show is just how much ammo you get. You see I have 380 rounds in the ray gun. Normally it's just 200 in reserve, but this has 380 rounds in reserve. That's almost twice as much ammo you get with the Marksman. And the same with the M16 here. Normally you would only have 600 rounds in reserve, but now it's got 1140. Again, almost 1200, almost double the amount of rounds in reserve. So here I'm doing what I call my kind of a John Wick strategy. You just run and dodge the zombies and just shoot them in the face. So, and you don't want to stand still too long. You see, every time I stand, even when I'm shooting, I'm trying to back up and move all the time. So the zombies, if one comes up behind me, he only hits me once. And then I move out of his way. This is really the key. It's probably the most important. I've mentioned this many times in my other videos if you've seen any of them. The most important tip I can give any new player in this game is learn how to run. You got to run away from the zombies. Because like I said, if you just come in as a medic or a marksman or demolition, any of the other soldiers but the tank, the pyro, you come in any of those soldiers, it only takes 2 hits for the zombies to kill you. They only have to hit you twice and you're dead. When you get Juggernaut, it takes 5 hits to kill you. And if you're a tank and you've beefed up your tank with all your skill points, it takes 8 hits to take down a tank soldier. But that's only if he's beefed up with all the skill points. If he's not beefed up, it only takes 5 hits. So a tank has the advantage of extended health, extra health, more than any other soldier. So I'm going to go out, I'm going to get me my double tap, show you where the double tap is out here, outside in the alley. There's your double tap. And the other thing we're going to do is go turn on the 3rd jewel, and we'll go activate the song, the Easter egg song. And it's up here, this is the power room up here. I call it the power room because there's all these big generators. And there's the 3rd one right there, so you just hit E and hit it. And there's the generators. So I'm just going to run around and have some fun while the song plays. And since I got so much ammo, see, normally what I'd like to do, and you saw that in earlier rounds with the ray gun, is I like to round them up. I like to corral up the zombies into a bunch so I could take a whole bunch of them out with just one shot and save ammo, conserve ammo. So again, if you're any other soldier other than a marksman, you only have 200 rounds in reserve for the ray gun, which is really not a lot. So these are the traps that are in the game too. You have these force fields. There's 3 of these force fields that you can turn on. Actually 4 of them. I'm sorry, there's actually one up in the power room too, which I didn't go turn on. And here's the speed cola. It helps you reload your guns quicker. Mystery box there. And if you notice these maps, there's a map there on the left. The mystery box has a map behind it. And I talk about this in other videos too. You can use the map to figure out where the mystery box is located. There's another map right here, another mystery box location. And you see how it lights up, it puts a light in the room where the mystery box is located. So then we get Chernobyls again, so I found myself a corner. So I just sit here in the corner, and the zombies, these Chernobyl zombies just show up right in front of me, And you just sit there and just kill them. You just shoot them. So, and again, when you get an ammo box, try to reload your clips first before you grab the ammo so you get the maximum amount of ammo. So that's what I did there, is I just reloaded my clips first. So I emptied out my reserve as much as I can. So there's another zombie somewhere. I gotta go find him. And here's the, I'm sorry, this is another round. I just killed the Chernobyl, so it's a new round. So this is the another trap here in the game is this fire pit. And there's 2 places you can turn it on. I think each of the traps has 2 locations where you can turn it on. So you can actually turn it on twice during a round. And it resets at the end of every round. All the traps do. There's no traps out in this area out here anywhere. So you get 4 of the force fields that are in doorways. And there's one up in the power room. And then you have that fire pit. I think those are the only traps that are in the game. And you don't get points for activating a trap. Most of them cost you like 1,500 points to turn it on. And all the zombies they kill you don't get credit for. So that's the end of another round. I'm going to do one more round. I'm going to talk about a couple more things. Oh, yeah. I noticed, I don't know why, but at the end of that round, it's round 21. The end of round 21, I lost my Juggernaut. And that seems to happen every time I play with the Marksman. I don't know if it always happens at that round 21, but it does happen. I have to always keep an eye on my Juggernaut color. Because if you lose it, like I said, it only takes 2 hits for the zombies to kill you. In these high rounds, the zombies are all over the place. They're everywhere. And they'll be on your back in an instant. So it's very important to have that Juggernaut if you want to live longer. And you see how I'm also running. This is what I'm talking about. It's my the best tip I can give any of you players who play this game is learn how to run. You just run, then turn and shoot. Then you run again. Just stop running. This is what you got to do in this game if you want to live a long time in this game. You got to learn how to run. And what I like to do, like I said, with the ray gun, thunder gun, run in a circle, corral the zombies up into a group, and kill them all with one shot to save ammo. Especially with the thunder gun, because the thunder gun is very limited. Now what I found, the thunder gun normally will only have 30 rounds in reserve, but with the Marksman, I believe you get 57 rounds. Again, almost double, but not quite double. So you get 57 rounds in reserve with the thunder gun, which is a nice jump from only 30. I don't know about all the other guns, but generally you can probably use that same average or calculation that you get almost double the amount of ammo, an increase of almost double if you have the Marksman. And this is also due to the fact that I have him fully beefed up with the skill points. And watch this guy, he just jumps off the roof. There's actually a spawn on top of that roof over there. So this is going to be the last round I'm going to show for this particular video. And in this round I'm going to show you these the turret. The turret gun sits up there on that platform. There's 2 of them in this game actually. There's one here on the main stage, and there's one in the, I call it the plantation room because it has those big plantation style stairwells on the sides. Anyway, I'm going to try to get to it if I have to kill these zombies first to get there though. So they come out quickly and they come out in horde. So I got that taken care of. So here's the turret. I recommend using these if you want to go distance, you want to like get like a round 50 badge, or you want to go for a leaderboard run. Use these turrets because they make the rounds go a lot quicker. They take out a lot of zombies that you don't have to. And by the time you get up in high rounds, it don't matter. You don't need the points anymore because you already got the guns that you want, and you don't really need a lot of points anymore. But these really help move the rounds a lot quicker. So anyway, to recap the Marksman, the disadvantages are you can't get the mulekick, and he's a weak soldier until you get a Juggernaut. And even though he starts you off with a second gun, the second gun's a very weak rifle. It doesn't do you a whole lot of good. But the big advantage is to get twice as much ammo, almost twice as much ammo, no matter which gun you pick. So there's a big advantage there. Now what I recommend here is at the end of the game, you want to sit through the credits to gain points towards skill points. I mean, all the work that you did in the game, you don't want to just waste it all. You want to sit here through the next minute and watch what kind of credit you get towards skill points. So first it shows you your tally for the game, how many zombies you killed and score and headshots and whatnot. But then it gives you your progress, and this all adds up towards skill points. Rounds survived, you get 100 per round. Zombies just equal. Players revived, you actually get 500 points if you revive a player for each player you revive. Doors open, 200. Weapons upgraded, 400. So anyway, I appreciate you watching the video, and if you like it, give it a thumbs up and share it. I appreciate it. Catch you in the next one. Bye.